Hey guys, how's it going? Andrea Cox here, living, breathing, working artist, and I am sitting outside Zazzy Cafe where my artwork is hanging inside. And I know I'm a couple minutes early, but once I'm ready, I'm ready. I don't like to wait. So my artwork is hanging inside. I walked in to get my coffee and saw somebody I know and was complimented on my work, which feels amazing. Super cool. Also, another reason that I'm here early is that I am being interviewed by the local newspaper in about half an hour here at the exhibit, which is also amazing. So if you want to know some more about how I accomplished that, you can PM me and we can talk about that. Oh, little racy trucks going by. I have my coffee from Zazzy because it's fantastic and I need my coffee all the time. So yeah, I'm really excited about this interview today. I don't know exactly what Jack is going to ask me, but I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll all go great, and I'm sure he will hopefully write me a nice review that can go in the paper and that will bring more people to the exhibit, which opens on Thursday at 4 p.m. here in Fort Morgan, Colorado. So, but we had some questions finally from the post where I said, hey, drop your questions, and Charlene was asking about business names, how to pick business names, and I thought maybe I would talk to you a little bit more about how that goes, or some suggestions. So there's a couple of schools of thought on this. You could pick a business name that doesn't have anything to do with your real name, okay? I know one of our members in here named Alex Knaus has a business called Mammoth Works. So obviously that is an awesome business name, and it kind of is a little bit explanatory of what she does. She does mammoth paintings on, so mammoth meaning large, murals. So it's a catchy name. I think it's great, but it doesn't say anything about who she is as a person, which is fine. Now, the other school of thought on this is why not just use a personal brand like Charlene Burns Enterprises, or Charlene Burns Inc., or Charlene Burns LLC. So the reason you might want to do that is because it would allow you to pivot in the future. So let's say you, right now you make art, but in the future, maybe you don't only make art. So you've got your name as Charlene Burns Arts, but now you don't just sell art or make art. Hang on. Got a big loud truck here. So maybe you don't just sell art anymore. Maybe now you also are a musician, or maybe now you also are a coach, or maybe now you also sell real estate or something along those lines. So having a personal brand would allow you to pivot in the future, because a lot of what we do, guys, is ever changing. Hey, say hi as you're jumping on. It's for now, it's not forever. A very wise woman told me that. And so with a personal brand, you could potentially pivot and not have to stick to one thing. Now, my business name I've had forever, before I even considered the idea of like a personal brand. So it's AJB Photography. So AJB, that was my initials. Photography, that's what I did, and it rhymes. Yay! So that was how I chose my business name. Ultimately, guys, you have to choose something that you love, that makes you feel good. Really feeling good about your business name is way more important than any other aspect of your business name, because it's yours. It's your baby. You have to love it. Delicious. I'm not even AJB anymore. I'm AJC, and that's fine. So what? My legal name changed? I don't have to change my business name to AJC Photography. No way. So, it's really up to you how specific you want to get. Sorry, it's super bright out here, so I hope you can see me because I'm having trouble seeing you. If you want to do something sort of off the cuff, I like to do word association, where I write down a whole bunch of words, just list out all of the words that you associate with your business, okay? And this was how I used to name my photographic works, my artworks too. I would do free word association. So just list out a whole list on paper of words that you associate with your business, okay? Not that you want associated with your business, but that you personally associate with your business, okay? Make a whole list of like 25 words, okay? Then start picking just like sets of two that kind of go together, that you like, all right? So maybe it has to do with your name, but maybe it has to do with just the work. Maybe it has to do with like a color. Maybe it has to do with the type of form or style that you use. But it doesn't have to be so strict. And here's the thing, guys. A lot of people, they don't know my business name. They know my real name. And that's fine. It's not honestly that important what your business name is, okay? Carlos Burgess is in here. I think it's Carlos Burgess Arts. No, it's Carlos Burgess Creative Arts. But I just know him as Carlos Burgess. And if somebody asked me like, hey, what's that painter guy from Virginia Beach? He does a lot with figures and he does some digital art. I'd be like, oh, Carlos Burgess. I wouldn't say Carlos Burgess Creative Arts. You know, that's just a business. That's not a person. That's not an artist. That's just a business. It's just a legal entity, guys. Okay? It's just something to put on paper so that the government knows who you are. Also, let's talk about the government. So, how do you set up your business name? Well, you have to register your trade name through the Secretary of State. Okay, so you go on the Secretary of State website, you click on, business name, business entity, and trade name, and you type it in, and it'll tell you whether or not it's available. Guess what, guys? If the one you want is not available, just move on. Don't get sad about it, okay? Use your free word association to figure something else out that's also awesome. Because guess what? It's gonna end up being whatever it's supposed to be. Okay, trust the universe, trust in yourself. Your business name will be whatever it's supposed to be. So, I just lucked out that AJ available. And guys, when I set that up, I had to go to an office and they had to look in a book. Okay, this was before digital records and things like this. They had to pull out this giant book that was like as big as this table, and they had to go through records to see if the name AJB Photography was taken or not. It was weird. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So, I'm not going to get into legal entities today, like whether or not you should be an LLC or anything like that. That honestly is for your tax professional anyway. But, I mean, you can look it up. You can figure out what's best for you. Do you want to pay to be an LLC, or do you want to just be a sole proprietor for a while? It's not that hard to switch later. But, LLCs add some protection for you. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to let you go for now. big diesel truck. I'm enjoying myself in the sunshine today. I'm having a fabulous hair day, and I'm excited for this interview coming up. So I hope to, I don't know when that's going to go in the paper, but I hope to maybe be able to send you guys a link or something to that within the next couple of days. So, love y'all. Talk to you later. See ya.